Princesses for all.
Exactly. Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul at EastXTwitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight I'm joined on mic by Tyler.
Hola.
And Galadrius.
Hello, everyone.
And we are streaming Pretty Princess Magical Garden Island for Nintendo Switch. This is a Switch exclusive game published by Aksys Games, our friends at Aksys. And it is a sequel to Pretty Princess Party, which we actually streamed a few years ago. So it's exciting to see a new game from them, even though this one is not multiplayer like the first one was. And there are only volume settings. Interesting. Is that right, Tyler?
That's right.
What a great reference.
Like Raston or whatever it was called.
Yeah,
Nastar Warrior.
Rastan and Nastar. Okay, so we got to name our princess. How do I make it capital? Right there. Okay, so
Paul Buttercup.
well, when we have to name a female character, we usually go with this one.
Tylerana.
Tylerana. Okay, Tylerina.
It rhymes with ballerina.
Comes
Hey,
really handy for the Tinder profile. Yeah, that's great.
Oh God, what a pretty name! Next, choose what you look like. Yeah, and by the way,
you can make her look like me.
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be here all night.
All right.
No,
well,
folks, you're not seeing things. You got three guys playing a princess game on a Saturday night.
Yeah,
Don't,
well, let's give her a
it
little
don't
more
get
color.
better than this.
Tyler is real pasty, so we want a little
I am
bit more
pasty.
color than that.
I am pasty. There's nothing wrong with being pasty.
Why will it look? The scrolling is off on this. There we go. Toffee. That's the color I wanted.
Toffee.
Okay.
It clashes with the red hair.
Well, we'll get to the hair. The cursor is weird. Like, is it wanting me? No. I don't know. It's like very sensitive. Anyway, do we have a preference, Tyler, on the hair? I like layered ponytail myself.
That's fine.
Okay.
But you do.
No A-line.
Ladies love the pasty ones. Ah. All right, now we get to the hair color part.
Why does candy pink look like red?
I don't understand why the cursor is so bad on this, but anyway, how about buff? Tyler's
How about
buff, so we'll go
bald?
with buff.
Bald.
Bald. No, that actually wasn't an option. Okay, then we have eye color, and we'll go with green.
Red.
Red? What do you think,
I
Tyler?
was always
What's your
angry.
color?
Red's good.
Okay, and it looks
Nice
like you
natural
may,
red eyes.
you may be able to unlock other ones because they had like an exclamation mark over them, which seems to indicate that you can get new ones. Okay, finished. Go Tylerina. Yes, let's register. Is it stick drift? That's a good question. Joy-Cons do have stick drift. I don't know what the deal is, though. Enjoy your enchanting princess life. I'm just using my regular red and blue Joy-Cons.
Yeah, Tyler, enjoy that that wonderful princess life. Go for it.
Heck yeah. I got a haircut today, by the way, guys.
Yeah, here you are wearing a hat.
Yeah, well, I've said it before. I don't like the way the headset makes my hairline look. You know, it makes it look like I have less hair than I really do. So that's what started me with hats. Anyway, some time ago, Tylerina chased a rabbit she saw in a park and ended up in a land of magic. Remember that, Tyler?
Yeah. It was last week.
There she met the butler Asbel, who was searching for a princess to revive Lapine Castle.
Castle.
So Tylerina used the power of her magical bracelet to prove her status as a princess and brought Lapine Castle back to its former beauty. This is the story of the previous game. Lady Tylerina, wake up! Oh, Galadrius, thank you for subscribing again. Awesome. Starship Troopers,
Yep.
man, I wish I had that game.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like fun. Well, I kind of want to
Indeed.
get it at one point.
Yeah, love the movie, enjoyed the book as a teenager. Did I say
Yeah.
something strange? I'm Asbel, your butler, Lady Tylerina. This place is a
I didn't know
magical
you had
jewel
a-
like shiny and sparkly. Lapine's Castle's library. Huh?
Did you employ a rabbit butler because of money issues?
Yeah, that's true,
Couldn't
they work
quite
for
afford a
carrots.
human one.
They do work for carrots.
This is where you were. I've been looking for you.
You know how hard it
Who else is here? Look, more princesses. Yay, and they're
You
colorful.
know how hard it is to get a rabbit.
Well,
and
they
some
have like better
pantaloons?
colors than you.
Yeah, they do. Look at that green hair. No way, you forgot me. It's me, Laura. Laura!
That's not the hair color you even picked, is it? Or did you go back to that red?
No, I picked buff because you're so buff, Tyler.
Yeah, but that don't look buff. That looks like the red from the beginning.
It's not the default one. Do you
I'm
remember me?
telling
I'm
you
sure.
it was.
You got
Well,
weird
maybe I'll
friends,
change it
Tyler.
later if you
This
insist.
is crucial. Thank you, Galadrius, for the sub.
Yes, much appreciated. Lady Tylerina has been dozing. Make
If
sure
he
you rock
demands
your
the Starship
emotes.
Troopers Steam code.
Somebody can buy me one.
Why? Maya gave us the scare. Whatever are you two studying in here? So our character has lost her memory, I guess. Since she's now the princess of Lapine Castle, Lady Tylerina wants to learn more about her own country. That's good.
I did pick up Ukulele in the Impossible Lair for Steam for like $3.50 over on Fanatical.
Oh, neat. Yeah, that's a good
actually
price.
a really good game. That's a really good game too. It's like it reminds me a lot of Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, Tyler, did you ever play that one? Because I always thought you would like it.
Which one?
Picture. The second
A
ukulele.
ukulele.
Yeah, the 2D one is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah,
But
the,
even-
the 3D one is pretty crappy.
Really? I thought the 3D one was fun. I mean, I only played it a few
That's-
hours. but-
Yeah, the 3D one was tough, but it was all right.
It's okay. It just is nowhere near the classics.
Yeah.
Well, it's not easy to recapture that magic, is it?
No.
But yeah, definitely those are games everybody should get, and there are good deals on the Steam versions, but even the console versions go on sale for great prices sometimes. I wish they would make another one. Maybe they didn't sell it that well. Let's
Or
go to
maybe
Carrot
people
Isle.
just didn't like the fact that the last Banjo-Kazooie was just driving. That's all it was.
Well, apparently that was popular stuff, though, because they borrowed the mechanics for the new Zelda for some reason.
Yeah, well.
Because the new Zelda has the weird building stuff, which doesn't really
Okay, a
seem
tech
to
guy
fit.
just won that Alchemy Garden code. Congrats,
Yay.
tech guy.
He's gonna...
Well done.
Yeah, he's gonna discover how to make gold from iron or something. Ooh, look at this. It's got a nice rotating, like, globe thing, you know? Like Animal Crossing, doesn't it do that too?
Like this is Animal Crossing. I expect
Animal
like,
Crossing, but with princesses, baby.
Banjo forever. That's a good
Tech guy
one,
loves his
Dark
gold. There's nothing else around.
Player. Darker
Always-
Player's got a good idea. Banjo forever. That's a good name for a game.
That would be a
I
good
like
title. You know, I almost bought the 4K streaming version of Batman Forever recently. I didn't buy it. I only bought the first one, but I should have bought Forever too, because even though it's weird, it is still a fun movie, isn't it?
I even bought Batman and Robin because I'm so bored.
See, that's the thing. I'm not going to buy Batman and Robin because that movie is painful to watch, but it would be nice to have them all. But
Funny. I like that movie.
wait, which one?
Batman and Robin.
Really, more than Forever?
No. Well, no.
No.
Come on.
Good.
I like Forever. A lot of people don't really like Forever.
Forever was pretty good. I mean, Jim Carrey saved it. I don't know what Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones is not good in the role, and his makeup is terrible. I think the bad costume and makeup doesn't help at all.
Yeah,
but,
Jim Carrey though is perfect. I loved him. In
well,
Batman Forever.
for me, I could not say perfect because he's being too wacky and not really being the
Well,
Riddler with riddles and
that's-
stuff like he should. But
You know what? I heard a rumor this week that they were trying to get Robin Williams to originally be the Riddler, but he couldn't because of scheduling problems.
Yeah,
I
man, that
wonder
would
how
have been-
gone.
yeah, and he would have gotten along better with Tommy Lee Jones too. Like Tommy Lee Jones
Probably.
openly hated Jim Carrey, which probably didn't help the movie. I would say.
Yeah, I agree.
Now that everything's settled,
Jim
let's
Carrey-
go
Tommy
to
Lee
the house.
Jones couldn't be the biggest overactor in the movie with Jim Carrey on set.
That's true. Maybe that's what he disliked. Remember, he was like, "I cannot tolerate your buffoonery" or something like that. Very famous story, and I love it. Please enter and change. Oh, it's time to change. Yeah, I like Jim Carrey himself. I just don't really like the way he did that character. And he was probably told to act that way, but I still don't like that version of the character.
Well, at least
I like
he
that
gave
version
us a
of the
send up
character.
before he retired. He gave us the not one but two movies as Robotnik, and he was a great Robotnik.
Yes,
Better
although
than... Go ahead.
better than I was just gonna say, even in Sonic 2, Robotnik like dancing around and being goofy, like was a little too much for me. People still enjoy the performance, but I'm like, I don't know, just a bit much, too much.
Well, he's retiring now, so you don't have to worry about like other movies. Where,
Well,
you know,
yeah, well, there's that. No, he is a great actor, but yeah, there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. And boy, we get a lot of his Eggman in the Sonic 2 movie.
Besides, we could have had a worse actor to play Robotnik.
Yeah, we could have.
Like,
I wouldn't have minded
know.
a fat guy playing Robotnik, but still, he did a good job. Okay, return. All right, well now we've got this weird outfit.
You're looking good there, Tylerina.
Heck yeah. No, I
I was
like
just saying,
the
at least Jim
colors.
Carrey was better than the new movie's Riddler.
Yes, that's true. Well, man, the new movie's Riddler, like, he's a good bad guy. He's just not the Riddler, right? That's the
Yeah.
problem. The
Hush,
costume
right?
they gave him, how could you do worse than the original costume? But they found a way. Please come over here. I found something great. Let's check it out. Ace Ventura and The Mask are good. Yes, I could watch The Mask.
Yeah,
over
The
and
Mask
over.
is funny. Ace Ventura's funny.
I really
Yeah.
like Truman Show. That was more serious.
Truman
It was
Show's
really-
good.
Oh yeah, very. Eternal Sunshine on the Spotless Mind. I
That's
really
good.
like. Saw it in the theater.
Uh,
I also
like-
saw a Truman Show in the theater all by myself. That's probably the only time in my one of maybe 2 or 3 times in my life I went to the movies without a partner, without a friend or something.
Yeah. What was that?
was
Lemony
long.
Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. I thought that was great.
Boy, I saw that a long time ago with one of my exes.
Yeah, but then of course Neil Patrick Harris came along and did a better, version of that villain.
Well, he had more time to develop it, right? That's one thing.
Yeah,
But
that is. It'd been more time to
a
like
magic
show it off.
recipe. I can bring out items and use them. Wheat seed, yay! We got some wheat seed, Tyler.
Asbel,
All
is that
right.
her name? Asbel.
Asbel and Charlotte.
All right.
This looks like a pretty interesting game for people who like this style of game. Like it seems fairly robust.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. It doesn't use the Pro controller. Like you got to play.
Yeah,
with the
that
Pro
is
buttons.
that's just cheap on the developer's part, and it sucks. It's having to hold these goofy things instead of my wired controller. Silly. Okay. Uh-oh, I didn't read the instruction. Anyway, it says to push up, so let's push up.
Push it.
Okay. Oh man, it's calling me a hoe.
No, select
Confirmed.
your garden tool with the wow. No.
The hoe has been equipped. Press A to till the soil. Let's do it. Till all are one, as Optimus Prime would say. Or would he be like, I'm gonna tear your head off? That's another bad thing about the new Transformers movie. They still have Optimus Prime acting out of character with the things he says. You tilled the soil, now let's plant the seeds. Plant seeds up in the crops menu, press right on the D-pad. Okay. Alright. What's that about Viva Pinata? Select seeds with the left stick. Tyler, did you play the Viva Pinata games?
Yeah, they were dumb.
Really, you didn't like them?
I didn't like them. I couldn't get into them. I just played.
Oh.
I think I just played the first one, but I didn't like it.
They say part 2 is like bigger and better, but my son liked them back in the day. I don't think I even watched the show. There was a show too. Bag of wheat seeds really equipped. Okay, whatever. Press A. Wheat seed, and then it takes 5 minutes to grow, but I think they're going to fast forward it. Yep, I'll speed up the wheat's growth. Bam! Let's kick it up a notch. Look at that, we got some wheat, guys.
Darker Player's got some interesting
Personal
theories about a new Viva Pinata game.
That's the kind of thing that the Microsoft conference lacked, is they weren't like, hey, we're bringing back this IP of ours that people remember and like. Instead, they're just like,
Well, they're bringing back Super Mario RPG. That was an awesome game that
That's
everyone loved on
Nintendo.
Xbox. Oh,
oh, maybe not. Yeah, no, Nintendo capitalizes on its IP. Microsoft just refuses to do so. It is so weird. You harvested some fine wheat. Do you think it's because Phil Spencer doesn't actually like rare games and stuff like that? Is that the problem? He just doesn't like the old stuff?
he doesn't like video games.
It's a possibility.
Did you see all the deposition stuff with him?
I heard a little bit about it. Can you tell us about it, though?
I mean, it's just interesting. It's kind of funny. Like, in like when you're advertising yourself, you try to talk yourself up as much as possible, and now like that they're in court, they're trying to talk themselves down as much as possible. Like, yeah, we lost the console wars, and we're in third place, and all this sort of other stuff. The games we released haven't done as well as we wanted them to.
Yeah, the big one was that they wanted Starfield on Xbox, and it was supposed to be exclusively for PS5.
Yeah,
so
supposedly.
Let's buy them.
Supposedly Sony was trying to do that, like they did with Deathloop and that Ghost Tokyo game or whatever.
Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, but that's not a Bethesda game.
But it's just an example of Sony buying exclusives, which
but
now
those
they're
other two are
vehemently
examples
against.
of Bethesda games. Those other two examples.
Yes, if we have to be that more specific. I'm just saying they've done it a lot over the years.
But we're talking about Starfield, which is a Bethesda game.
Whatever. Can't you think of anything besides Bethesda for once in your life?
I know. I freaking love Bethesda so much.
Anyway, yeah. So, like Tyler said, they were in danger of not getting Starfield on Xbox, and that seems to have gotten the ball rolling on buying Bethesda. And I mean that was a smart business move on their part. Redfall hasn't worked out, but Starfield is going to be popular. Yeah, and Jono says Rare doesn't want to do Banjo-Kazooie. I mean, the Rare that we have isn't really Rare, is it? It's just some people who happen to work there under that name. But I mean, they produce games that no one cares about. And,
but I mean, you can't sell a Banjo-Kazooie game for $70 anymore.
Nintendo would sell it for 50 or 60, and
yeah, you're right. Nintendo could, but Xbox can't.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they could have if they didn't wait 100 years to make the next one. If they would. Like, if they would have kept it going where, hey, you don't have to only like shooters and RPGs, like if they had supported other genres and things like that and put out games that people liked for years instead of millions of years apart. I'm mad. Anyway. They're hungry. Let's give them some of the wheat you grew. All right, let's do it. I gotta pay attention to what's happening in this exciting game. Let's go inside Cluck Cluck Coop.
Right, you might miss a sentence. I hate when I'm sentences in video games.
That's true. Tyler, you're a man of few words, aren't you? In the barn, you can feed the animals and receive gifts in return. Press A to feed the chicken wheat. Yeah, why not? Oh, look at that. He hatched an egg. This game is way more involved than the previous game, which is like fun mini games.
Jono's onto something here. If the Activision Blizzard purchase goes through, it would be nice to see Toys for Bob do a Banjo-Kazooie 2E remake and proper sequel like the Crash games. I mean,
yes,
he's onto something. They did amazing on Spyro Trilogy, and they did amazing on the Crash games before that. I'm not sold on Team Rumble, but then again, that's just multiplayer. So.
Yeah, no, it's a MOBA, isn't it?
But no, it's not. It's like multiplayer. It's like you got to get like 100 MOBA drums or something. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, but I mean, Toys for Bob, they know their development stuff. They've been doing the Skylanders games for years, and now they're just working on remasters. And we had a new one, Crash 4, that was good. So, yeah, if we handed them Banjo-Kazooie, they'd probably do a good job.
That's true.
Just like that developer of Illusion Island did on Battletoads a few years ago. They did pretty good on that.
Yeah, although that game, the art style seems to have pushed away a lot of people who would have otherwise enjoyed it.
It was still a fun beat 'em up. It was still a fun beat 'em up.
I like the game. I haven't finished it, but I mean, I liked what I played of it. But yeah, people... If you have an art style that's too different from the norm, there's a lot of people who reject it. Like the upcoming Double Dragon game, which I think looks fantastic. It has a lot of online whining about the art, and there's nothing wrong with that art, but it's different, and so they whine about it. It's frustrating.
Yeah, I'll go figure.
Even Tyler whines about it, don't you, Tyler?
I do.
Princess Tylerina will not have it.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the art and graphics on this. Looks really good. Like I didn't know that they were still releasing Nintendo DS games.
Tyler, that's messed up. This looks like a PSP game. What are you talking about?
A solid PSP.
No, this is the Wii. Don't you guys know anything? This is the Wii.
No, I mean, this is a game in the style of Animal Crossing, right? So that's going to be the sort of what they're aiming for, but not the exact same art style, though.
I just like the Jaggies. I've missed them and stuff, so it's nice to see the Jaggies back.
Well, I mean, that's Switch for you. But, no, I mean, like, these models right here, they have a good amount of detail. Well, I'll open it.
Yeah, I told you it's a fantastic looking Nintendo DS game.
Friggin' Tyler.
I've never
show
seen
you what a 3D DS game looks, so you can be reminded.
Is that why it doesn't work?
That's bad hyperbole.
See, that's why it doesn't work with the Pro controller. You need the Wii remote in order to play the Pro.
Maybe so.
That's what it is.
No, like on a DS, the characters.
Stupid rabbit has a wife, and he has all three princesses around him, and then he just has to go home to his frumpy wife, Rabbit, every night.
Poor rabbit.
Poor Rabbit.
True. Well, maybe
Although
he gets up to...
no one's going to make it with a rabbit butler anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like they're employing rabbits instead of real people.
But he can get into the castle's wine supply and things like that.
True.
So
I think if they're princesses, they can get them anyway.
Well, maybe they don't do it themselves because they're princesses. Yeah. So, and nice emote use there, Galadrius. I love that Turtles in Time opening. Moving around the island, press the plus button, open the menu screen. You can check your stuff. Okay. Yep. Okay. A lot of tutorial stuff. You get that from Japanese games.
Oh,
As for
man.
myself, I'll be faithfully saving all your deeds. If you ever wish to, please select save from the menu. That's good. Then you can take a break from playing. We'll be at Rabbit House. For a certain kind of girl, this looks like a really ideal kind of game that would just speak right to their hearts. But not only girls, but obviously that's what they're thinking when they developed it.
This is how you play the game. Push X to advance screens.
Okay, Lumina is used to buy seeds, so Lumina is the currency. Grant everyone's requests, arrange and decorate the island as you like. Yeah, eventually you get the ability to terraform the island, I'm told. If you want to change your clothes or hair, return to Rabbit House. Okay, please let us get to where we can play. To greet a friend, press the Y button. When the greet icon appears, you'll get a little bit of Lumina, so you have to say hi to them. Okay. But you can only greet them once each day, and the counter resets at midnight. Do they mean midnight in real time?
Probably
There we go. So look at that. Like, I really like that 3D effect, and I think Animal Crossing uses it too, right? But it's neat.
I don't think the DS had enough RAM in it to have an internal clock.
Well, they could put it in the cartridge.
Oh.
What does this girl do? They have lots of decor. Oh, so she sells furniture? Is that what it is?
No, that's a stuffed unicorn.
Honestly, I like unicorn.
But Jonah suggested Platonic should work on a new Banjo-Kazooie, and yes, that would go over well. But that's the thing. I don't think Microsoft inherently can't sell other kinds of games. I think they haven't had the will. They haven't taken the steps that would help games like that succeed.
I mean, they did like Recore, and that failed miserably. It wasn't really a platformer, but it was platformy.
Yeah, what about the Killer Instinct remake that came out like a decade ago?
I think
Didn't that do pretty well?
Yeah,
they did well in Killer Instinct. They kept it continuing with like a few seasons, including.
Yeah, it was kind of like a super early idea of like games as a subscription, games as a service style game.
Worked out pretty well for them. I mean, they're still the servers live. They just switched over the servers to keep them live, which is really nice.
Yeah, but why haven't they released a new one? Where's our
why don't they have like a Sackboy that they can go back to for like their cutesy style games?
Well, I think the developer is busy with something else. See, it was someone. What was the name of that studio? It was Iron Galaxy. Iron Galaxy supported it, and they're working on other stuff. But before that, it was released by a company called Double Helix Games, and they went on to become like an Amazon game studio. I don't know.
Wow, Iron Galaxy's I thought they were a good developer. They also didn't they do Marvel vs. Capcom 1 or they did a Marvel vs. Capcom collection for 360?
I think they did the online. They did the online coding, is what it is. They did like.
Yeah, weren't they like a port house for a long time? Like they did a lot of porting.
They also did Dive Kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they did Dive Kick?
Didn't they do that horrible ogre game that got like 30s on Metacritic?
What was it called?
What was it called?
I'm just going to Google Iron Galaxy.
Let's see.
If only there was some sort of connected network of networks that could tell us this sort of information instead of constant speculation.
Yeah, but Tyler, that kind of thing would have a lot of drawbacks, unanticipated drawbacks.
I mean, they did do a lot of ports. They actually worked on... Oh, that sucks.
Extinction is the name of the game?
I never played it, but it got really bad reviews.
Yeah, I don't even remember it.
They also did Metroid Prime Remastered.
Oh, well... That's a cool game.
Yeah. So okay, so we were all correct. They did a crappy ogre game. They did Dive Kick and Racketeer and Killer Instinct. Some of the Killer Instinct stuff.
Racketeer, really?
Yeah.
And,
they also worked on
cool
Rumbleverse for a little while before it was shut down.
Huh.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Is that what we were just talking about it before? Or is that something else?
I'm not sure.
Oh, something else.
Oh.
There's glowy stuff here, so let's go to this thing and plant some. I am feeling that I should have paid.
Yeah, they did the Borderlands to Vita port, which was like, ooh, fancy, cool. They did it.
Yeah.
They did a lot of ports. They did pretty well. I mean, The Last of Us Part 1 wasn't amazing on PC, but their other ports.
Did they do that one?
Yeah, they worked on.
Yikes!
Wow.
Instead of the studio that did the Spider-Man game, so Nick Sale or whoever it was.
Well, maybe they didn't have a lot of time, you know, like
Yeah.
sometimes. Do you remember the Sonic Origins collection? When it came out, one of the developers kind of burned bridges by complaining that Sega wouldn't let them do what they wanted to do with it, you know? And I think a lot of times it's it's like a lowest bidder kind of thing, and they won't give them time to fix things up or whatever. Could be wrong.
Yeah, they always like rush them, but I mean, like a different team's working on the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart port next month, so it'll be good hands.
All right, grass seed. Let's plant some grass. How much grass should I plant, though?
Yeah, it's Tyler. How much grass do you want?
Yeah, how much grass?
How much grass?
Oh my gosh! Don't get him started, guys. Wait, can I not plant more than one? Okay, there we go. It just doesn't show the timer as you're looking at it.
I don't know that I really like this point of view style that they're doing. Like, it's different, but like I don't like how it's like a curved world.
Oh, I actually get a kick out of it myself.
Oh, good.
Seeds. Let's do. So we did some grass. Hopefully that's enough. Now let's do some.
Oh yeah, let's do grass.
Not again, Tyler.
Why would you have to plant grass? There's grass everywhere.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's a particular kind of grass, okay?
Oh, okay, so it is that kind of grass.
Yeah.
Oh, Tyler.
Turn on the Afro Man music. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Afro Man.
I'm just a princess and I got high.
We do not endorse.
That's all I'm
that
singing.
right here.
I know. I'm just singing one line. I'm done. It's still funny.
Good. Go back in
It
the
actually
corner.
looks like it. It looks like it. Look, take a closer look at the grass.
What happens when I pick design? I can do decor and buildings. I don't need another building. Yeah, alright. I'll be honest, because I did not really read the tutorial stuff, this is going to be tough to fill out a stream with, but we'll make it work.
Just walk around the entire Earth and see if it's flat and you fall off, or see if it's round and you can reach your house again.
Yeah,
Obviously,
let's see.
yeah, here we go.
It's an interesting, like, it's really weird. Like, wow, we're on a
It looks a
tiny
little bit
planet.
better, like in the forest, kind of, than with the houses. I like the little
you fell off. They didn't develop that far.
Hey, BX Latino Heat. Did we say
I found
hi
a
already?
seashell. Yeah, BX Latino, right at the very start of the stream. Yellow
okay.
seashell. Okay, let's go collect some seashells.
Yeah, exactly. She's growing those weeds for medication purposes.
A fish. I know there is fishing in this game. Do I have the tools for it? But first I gotta pick up these seashells. Alright, I'm engaged again.
I doubt you have a fishing pole already.
Princess of seashells.
Yeah, it's a good question. There's some kind of crystal rocks here. Oh, I bet you have to, like, mine them or something.
Yeah.
Alright, let's look at our tools.
It'd be cool if you could, like, mine them and then craft them into something useful, like some sort of
like
mining
a bigger
crafting game.
That's just crazy enough to work. Equip the pickaxe. Yeah, we did
it's
that.
the best idea on the block. Get it?
Select the pickaxe.
So you get
Yeah, I'm
the
already.
pole and
It's
apple.
telling me how to equip the pickaxe that I just equipped. That's delightful.
Well, maybe you do have a fishing pole already.
Yeah,
don't have
nice.
No punching trees in this one.
And I'm harvesting rock salt with my very cute pickaxe. It's got a
Delicious,
purple ribbon on
delicious rock salt.
it. Okay, let's try the fishing thing. Alright. I also have a net. That's probably for bugs. Oh man, I don't have a fishing pole yet.
Ooh.
Can I use the net on the fish? Probably
Use your
not.
broom. I think you can catch a fish with a broom.
I think the net would work better, but anyway.
You have any dynamite? You can blast them out of the water.
Butterfly scales are used to make colors. That's very harmful to the ecosystem when you do that, you know.
Well, I mean, it's a video game, so, you know.
Okay, let's just explore the rest of the beach. That's
broom,
messed
yeah,
up, Tyler.
Did they have a broom? Yeah, they have a broom.
Classic Tyler, I'm afraid. Okay, can we put away the tool?
Did you have a mop?
A mop. How do I just put everything away? That's what I want to know. Alright, I got Mad Rock Salt. Here's a blue shell. I really want it, but the prompt won't come up because I have something equipped.
Can you hit another princess with the net?
Yeah, go ahead and hit someone with your
We
pickaxe.
hit somebody with the net, yeah.
Okay, when I get back there, yes. What about basket? Can I... Oh, you use it to harvest. Okay.
And while you're at it, blame like the bath salts. The seashells. Blame the seashells.
Dude, I can't get it to give me control prompts to pick up these seashells. What do I do? Close? Oh, close, that's what. Alright, there is a way. Good luck, everybody. This is a great game for your kids. Maybe for a feminine person in your life, you know? If you have a Tyler in your life, for instance.
A Tylerina.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna bust these rocks. So, Tyler, tell us about what you've been up to this week.
What have I been up to this week? So, had some family in town. So I went to a baseball game with them and a barbecue and a family dinner. And then I had a friend who was leaving town, and so I went to a farewell party for him at Dave & Buster's.
Wow, where's he going?
He's got a job in California, so he's going to California, to Ontario.
That's actually Canadian.
I'm pretty sure it's California.
Ask Tech Guy, he'll be able to confirm.
And then I got sick on Wednesday because I did probably way too much with other people on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
You were pretty busy around then, as I recall.
And then I did some work, and that's about it.
In this game, you use a hammer to knock down trees or to harvest.
That's a good question,
trees.
Icky. I'm going to go hammer my tree after this stream.
I think you're knocking the fruit down. Is that the idea? No, I'm getting
maybe
timber from it.
No, you're getting wood from it.
Yeah, well, you know, if you're desperate enough, Tyler, just about anything will work.
Yeah, you play a princess game, you're gonna get wood.
Yep.
Bound to happen. All right. Well, there's a lot of fun little things to do. Where'd the rabbit go? I just saw a rabbit person. Look, he's hiding back there. Let's put this away and talk to him. Hello. Is it the main rabbit or the wife? Monica. I heard you're on the aisle, so I decided to come see. There you go, Wolfie. Best kind of wood. Anyway, I guess I'm going to go around and hit some trees. Okay, Galadrius, what have you been up to this week? Besides visiting the princess store.
Well, you know, there was nothing there for me. It was all Tylerina. Well, one of my teeth fell out, so I gotta go get that replaced next week. That's always fun. And let's see.
That's like over $3,000, isn't it?
No, it's a replacement tooth. They just need to put it back in. It slipped out.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, I have fake teeth all over the place. You know, I'm like this player.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, I know. They're way easier to handle. Also, for that matter, I have been, I watched the Nintendo Direct. Some nice reveals this week.
Oh yeah, I watched that.
Super Mario RPG coming back, you know.
Why didn't we live stream it, Tyler?
Super Mario Wonder.
Because I was at work. It was like
that's
8
a good reason.
a.m.
Mario Wonder, you know, there were a few good games that they showed off. You know, it was a good show.
Yeah, actually, I wrote up about all the big co-op games they announced or updated.
Are you and Brandy going to pick up that new Mickey Mouse game? What was it, Illusion Island? Are you going to pick that up?
Wow, I'm not familiar with that. Was that from the Direct?
No, they announced it a while ago. It's like up to 4 players, and it's got a neat art style. It's by the guys that did the Battletoads game, but it looks really good.
Oh, so Tyler wouldn't like it because it has an unusual art style. I see.
Yeah, but I mean,
Right.
you know, it's supposed to be a fun co-op game. So
Is it that old like French style of Mickey and Minnie on the Vespa? Because that's a cool
Oh,
style.
let me see if I can find the trailer, and I'll save you the trouble.
Well, I'd like to know about it. However, we haven't gotten any press releases for it, which seems to indicate that it will be tough to get a copy
Well, it's
of.
Disney, so I don't know how that is.
Well, yeah. For instance, didn't Disney publish the Zombies Ate My Neighbors collection?
Yeah,
I think
and it
they
was really
did,
good.
and yeah, like I no press releases, right? But I sent a request and they just ignored it. So.
Well, here, that's all the same. I mean, this is still going to look like a fun game, and it's out like July, I think, next month. Yeah. There's the trailer. So if anybody wants to check it out, it looks cute. It looks like it'll be a fun game.
Sounds good. Man, I got a lot of timber here. Isn't there a song where they're like,
hi ho, we're off work. Go. That's
there's like a girl and she's like timber. You know, they say it in this interesting way. Yeah, I can't remember any of the other. I can't recreate it. Yeah. God.
I can't sing any songs on here. They'll ding us.
Hey, look, it's a desert. Go into the desert.
Or is it about?
Side beach?
Oh, it's more of the beach, but that's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who won?
Side beach.
Ooh, looks like Sir Khalid and Spazport.
Oh yeah, Detective Pikachu, the new Detective Pikachu game. Look, you can't tell what it plays like. Like I don't know what it plays like, but like the graphics are pretty okay.
Yeah, they look good for a Nintendo DS game.
Friggin' Tyler. Okay, let's harvest this volcanic rock here.
Molten magma.
And Brandy, we watched the trailer for Detective Pikachu, and Brandy complained that the voices aren't as good as the movie.
Yeah, can't believe they didn't get Ryan Reynolds for a dumb little Pikachu game.
But also, what do you think of making the main character white instead of black?
Why does that have to do with anything?
I mean, yeah, well, the kid was white in the 3DS game, wasn't he?
Well, he's black in the movie, played by Justice Smith from Dungeons
well,
and Dragons.
It's not based not necessarily on the movie.
Yeah.
The game came out first.
It just seems a little bit, I don't know.
The game came
they
out
couldn't
before
afford
the
Justice
movie.
Smith.
This one didn't come out before the movie.
Yeah, but it's a sequel to the first one.
Yeah, it's
You're
the
a
game.
sequel.
It's a sequel to the game, not the movie.
Well, it has nothing to do with the movie. The movie's in a different universe.
Exactly.
I guess. Is it in a different universe? It seems actually really similar.
Different voice. I mean, it's not Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, exactly.
Voice. I think he should be.
They're all made of 4 polygons instead of actual cool CGI, so...
He should at least be like from East Asia, is what I'm saying. At least.
Well, East Asians like their white characters anyway.
Yeah, no, I don't know what region India is supposed to be considered. That's what I'm thinking of India.
India is Southeast Asia. Well,
Southeast Asia.
India's kind of like South Asia, I think, is what they call it. Southeast Asia is like Singapore and Thailand.
Yeah, see, Jono gets it. Danny DeVito needs to be Pikachu.
That'd be a good Pikachu.
Yeah, that actually would be.
You know, I really didn't like the movie at all.
Really?
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I've watched it probably 3 or 4 times, including seeing it in the theater.
I did see it in the theater. Didn't help any.
What did you not like about it, Tyler?
It was just like weird. The pacing was weird. And I mean, I know the story's a little bit for kids, so you're just allowed to like not have things be pretty nonsensical. But
sometimes. Oh, butterfly.
It was okay. It was alright. I mean, it could have been worse.
It brings those Pokemon to life really well. Like,
yes, it does do that well. Yeah, I agree with that.
They're great looking.
You know, that was like what's cool about Pokemon Snap too. And Pokemon Snap ended up being a fun game when you like know how to enjoy it. But it was cool to see like those Pokemon on the N64 for the first time.
Agreed. And I need to play the new one. You know, I bought the new one on sale one time, and I didn't bother to play it.
Is there a new one? Is it on Switch?
On Switch. We should have that's what I should do over the summer, or at least the 2 weeks when, you know, Brandy's going to Canada in 2 weeks. And I'm going to be super lonely again. Last year it was so bad, but last year she was gone like 3 or 4 weeks out of the whole summer, and I'm just all by myself. That was rough, guys.
Being alone is like the best thing. Like, embrace it and enjoy it.
If you're used to it, maybe, but when you're used to always having someone around and you get that taken away, it's like, wow, you know, it's sort of like feeling single again. And I can't go out and find a new girlfriend or something. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. But so it's just like, you got the single, it feels like being single, but none of the benefits of being single. No, I don't know. I guess I could do whatever I wanted, but I kind of do whatever I want anyway because we get along so well. I don't know. I know that may not have come out right, but Tyler, I mean, you should try having a partner sometime and see what it's like.
Well, I have a partner. His name is the Sundance Kid.
I thought you were going to tell us the name of your right hand or something.
Oh.
It's messed up.
Lucy Lawless.
Oh, nice. That's a good name.
That was a good name.
All right. Have I? Oh, I need to go harvest my crops. Let's do that. Icky says it's fun being alone. Well, Icky, you have your dad, so you don't actually live alone. And Tyler does visit his family and such, I know. Okay, so we use the basket to harvest things. Let's do that. Yeah, I got some corn. But anyway, yeah. Also, for me, I write about co-op games, right? So what happens when my two local co-op partners are gone? Then that makes it harder to actually write about co-op stuff, right? At least review-wise.
Could just go online.
Jono, you don't have to be.
Well, I mean,
why don't you just tell Brownmeister how you really feel? I'm just kidding, Jono. Sorry.
Just don't worry about reviewing co-op games. It's not like you write for a website that's about co-op or anything.
You're right. Why am I being so hung up on the co-op thing? It doesn't make any sense.
You're just one
Jono doesn't
person.
get mad at me.
You're just one person, Paul. You can only play for one person.
But no, I mean like yeah. You have to put yourself out there, guys. You have to go out and interact with people in person. So I know those of us who have like a big online lifestyle, you know, like we're mostly at home doing online things. Well, you actually do go out a lot, Galadrius. But like a lot of people, a lot of our crowd, a lot of the Twitch watching crowd, like we're very online type people, and we're at home doing online things. But yeah, you gotta go out there and meet somebody in real life every now and then, and maybe you'll meet somebody who's right for you someday.
Tyler's like, why?
Or not.
Ass.
Oh, Tech Guy says he stopped that many years ago. Tech Guy, can't you meet people at your job with the hair cutting? I would think that would be a good way to meet people, unless they all assume that you're gay, which I believe you've told us you're not.
Not there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it would be
really.
fine. But, yeah. Oh, well, wait a minute. Even if he is gay, he could meet guys that way, too. Like, there's no
Pretty
way-
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
It would probably be easier for him.
Oh, you're a cell phone manager? I know you told us that you worked at a hair cutting place before, right? You used to be or something?
Hey, Sir Khalid.
Look at Sir Khalid's emote. He's on point.
It says 2020 rivalry. I don't even know what that is.
Okay, he did used to work at a haircutting place. That's good. Yeah, Darker Player mentioned that Vampire Survivors is going to be a co-op game. That was announced at the Nintendo Direct, but also it was announced for all platforms, which is good. So, yeah, that's exciting. Poor Tyler, though. They still haven't announced a PlayStation version, have they?
Oh,
No.
man.
Is it actually good?
Yes, we shared it before. You don't remember?
I do. But is it actually good?
It is. Runs take 30 minutes. That's the only thing I don't like. Is it 20 or 30 minutes? I thought it was 30. A run takes a long time, and I like a nice short
30 minutes. Hey, Zero Texas. Do we already say hi to Zero Texas? I haven't been paying attention.
Way earlier on,
chat
you did.
till
But
now.
yeah, he's
Where do you
impressed
buy
at
it,
the
like-
cuteness.
You buy clothes for rabbits. Like, is there a section on Amazon?
Real life clothes for rabbits. Oh, look, mission complete. What's happening?
Just toddler clothes?
I'm leveling
Is that
up.
what-
Look at that. I know you beat this game when you get to level 15, like your experience level. We just got to
excuse
level
me.
2. Happy level up, yeah.
TylerH's leveling up. Thank you very
Go Tylerina.
much. No, TylerHena too.
Is there a boss battle? That'd be interesting. Oh, we got more story stuff too. You've reached happiness level 2. You did it.
Can we just get to level 1, please?
Right.
Just like your magic.
Happiness level 2.
No, I'm really happy. Well, now I'll plant more.
I learned new cooking recipes. How do I cook?
Wait, is she happy level 2 because of the grass? I'm just wondering.
Who can say, right?
Right?
If you're at your
Tyler?
level, you'll eventually learn the recipe for the princess cake. That's the overall goal, is to make the princess cake.
I mean, Tyler
You
seems
can use the
pretty
axe
happy.
from the tool menu. Oh, now I can use an axe? Really?
Now I know the grass is taking effect because you're getting munchies, so you're making a cake.
Why is there a hammer and an axe?
Because the axe cuts down trees and the hammer knocks out rocks.
But the hammer knocks wood off of the trees, so to me that's strange.
But you have an axe, so now you can cut
Oh,
them
they're
down
saying
and
you
get
can
more
use it to
resources.
actually get them out of the way, yeah.
Well, I literally just said that.
But if you cut down too many trees, you won't be able to get timber anymore, so you should be careful about that.
You mean Tim?
Yeah,
Burr.
so let's not do that. Princess Royal Rumble, that sounds like fun. You stay industrious too. But earlier we were talking about going out and meeting people, right? Well, like most of the people I think that I've dated in my lifetime, I met them at work, probably. You know? Did you ever meet anyone that way, Tyler, at work?
Yep, I did.
Right. See, so that's the thing that can happen, you guys. So all of you go out and get jobs. That's the first step.
Yeah, but like being with someone isn't like better than being alone. Like they both have pros and cons, and it's not like a success or a failure if you're one way or the other.
True, but like, do you always want to be one way or the other? That's the
you should probably try to experience both ways, but if you choose to be one way or the other for your majority of your life, there shouldn't be any judgment based on that.
Tech, I never went out with anyone from work. Oops, what am I trying to click on? Crops. Yeah, no, well, I still think it's good to settle down eventually, but maybe I just think that way because I'm so old. Very old. Flower seeds. I can plant flowers. Should I be doing that? Let's find out. So that's our life advice for you, everybody. Tyler says try out being single and try being not single. So
yeah, Tyler, you got to settle down now that you're a princess.
That's true. You need to be thinking about raising some little rabbits or whatever.
I mean, yeah, what are you going to do? Just have rabbits running around everywhere, planting your grass? Is that what's going to happen?
Oh, Lordy.
Okay. Come on, little rabbits, do my bidding.
I'm planting flowers, not weed.
I don't know. I just saw a weed thing a minute ago.
Okay. Now what am I? Yeah,
And don't these need like water?
Thankfully, they do not. It's not too micro.
Yeah, that looks. Look at that. That grass seed actually looks like grass seed.
Think so?
They tried to make a game that didn't have too many game elements involved in it.
Too many. It's got enough, Tyler. There's a lot of different activities you could be doing.
I think love Crown Royal, but I haven't had it in a while. That guy.
Tyler, I think Darker Player is just mad because you can't die in this game, so he's got.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh, that's true.
You completely.
He's like, I'm so sad. I don't get to count.
Ruined her plan.
Yeah, she's got to find a new metric to observe or something.
The counter is 0.
That's true. It is.
All butterfly catching count.
Yeah, but how do I catch the butterfly when it's behind it's obscured by a building? Oh, there we go.
Those ears kind of look like rabbit ears.
Yeah, well, there's rabbit ears on
rabbit.
the net.
Look at the carrot on top of the building.
Wayman waving wabbits.
Like if a rabbit has rabies, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like that one video game.
Wait, are we not going to talk about the fact you have giant carrots on top of your house, Tyler?
Well, this is Carrot Island or something. Like it's the land of the rabbits, the magical land.
Oh, it just vanished. Oh, it's back.
Can I go in the castle? No, I cannot. Well, what if I put this away though? I can. I go in there to do dress up.
You can't catch the castle with your net.
Yeah, I mean, this is the real world. Oh, there we go. You can go in and change.
All right, can I put on a new outfit? Do I have a different one? I could be just like the pink one's actually more boring, isn't it?
Yeah, that green one looks a little better. Although you kind of look like a servant.
Corner rooping? Is that the word?
Well, look, I'll put on the pink heels. That makes me look fancier. I could have no crown if I wanted. Do we prefer a crown or no crown?
Crown.
Why is Pikachu all over the place?
There's a lot of Pikachus.
It is.
They kind of look like yellow peeps. Like bunny peeps.
They do. Peeps are so good, aren't they? Brandy doesn't like them very much, except for real specific flavors, but I've never had a peep I didn't like.
What? I mean, I know they have peep flavors now, but just like the original was the best.
Well, the original is quite good, but yeah, I forget what flavor it is, but there's another flavor that is also
they have flavors. They had like tropical whatever, and they have like hot tamale flavor, but no one wants that crap.
Maybe not hot tamale. I don't know.
Yeah, you have no idea what game you're streaming next week, but Darker Player is like, we got to get a game where you die 1,000 times.
Oh yeah, that is true, guys. Unfortunately, I did not make time to request codes this week, except for this one. Thankfully, Aksys released this game this week, and they came through for us. We love them.
You should get something.
Plant trees.
You know what? If you can, you might want to talk to the team. They're re-releasing that Lara Croft collection on Switch next week, with the Temple of Osiris and Guardian of Light, and those are really co-op based. You can play up to 4 players.
That's true. They would be fun.
I don't think I ever played the second one.
The second one's not bad. The first one's still better.
Yeah, I'll find something to stream. Like if we have to, we'll just stream a game with no prizes. You know. It's
what about
that big a deal.
what about AEW Fight Forever? That drops next week too, and that's co-op. You can.
I mean, not with no prizes. Random. What's coming next week? Sorry.
Oh, AEW Fight Forever. It's the new wrestling game.
Man, I have been deleting press releases for that one. I guess
Exactly.
I could ask, but like it's not easy, you know. But we can ask. It's the outside third-party PR companies, you know, like whichever ones they are. Like they are hard to get prize codes out of. Like yeah, they'll give you a code just to stream, but to get the extra codes, not so easy.
Well, I mean,
thankfully this third-party PR company, they are easy to work with. They're very nice. I love that.
What I'm saying though, you want a new co-op based game to stream next week. One of those two would do the trick, and we can always get other codes to play.
I mean, it doesn't have to be multiplayer or anything like that for this stream.
Okay.
Matter, but...
I was just saying, it would probably be a good game to get everybody up for the 4th of July spirit, and we have plenty of codes to give away. I mean, whatever you don't have, I have. I mean,
July 1st. Yeah, Brandy is going out of town the day after the stream tomorrow, next week, so that's going to be interesting. Like I said, I just don't really like the alone time. But I don't know, I'm going to read a book.
You're not alone, you have Tyler.
That's true, and I did play a game with Tyler this week. I played Gunfire Reborn on PlayStation with him.
Which is
you
actually
should get that
really
too, Glad.
game.
Yeah, you should get that on PlayStation.
Well,
I also have it on Xbox, but you should try to get a PlayStation copy, and then we'd have an extra person to play with. Because, yeah, we don't know anyone else who has it on PlayStation.
Okay, I'll ask.
But yeah, Tyler seems to like it okay. He gets a little grouchy when we lose, but...
How dare you upset Tylerina?
I do get grouchy. That sandworm is a piece of crap.
Yeah, the second level boss is obnoxious, but there must be something you can do.
I mean, we just need to watch a video. I mean, it's stupid when you have to do that, but like, you can't just play for 50 minutes just to have to figure out how to fight a boss and lose to him and have to play 50 minutes to get back to him again and again and again.
I agree, that is a hassle. Okay, close. But up until you get to those bosses,
I beat him once. Every other attack he has is super easy, but when he spams that laser attack, there's nothing you can do. That fire, breathing, whatever.
There must be, right? But we just can't figure it out. But yeah, the time that... Because I also beat him once, single player, right? And yeah, I don't think he did it over and over, but I also feel like I was able to dodge it some. But I had a pretty high HP at that point because I had good stuff that was giving me HP.
Wait, you have an axe, but you hammer the trees? Or can you axe
you have the choice. You didn't notice when we were observing that earlier. But
I know, I was just wondering, because I didn't see that you had an axe before right now.
Well, I didn't have it before. I got it when I leveled up. So I think the fishing pole also, I'm going to get it when I level up again, which is a shame. Because I would like to fish now.
I already seen that. We've all seen that, Darker Player. We don't need to see it anymore.
Boo.
We demand an Ori stream encore.
It's been a while, hasn't it? I never did play the sequel.
I didn't either, because it's only on Xbox.
Oh, poor Tyler. It's also on PC.
Well, yeah, true. I played the original when I briefly had an Xbox One. Is that what I had?
Yes, you got rid of that in a hurry.
Yeah, I did. I don't remember what I did with it.
Probably
I wonder if I just traded it in. Maybe I sold it
to your brother.
No, I gave my band 360 to my brother so he could play the games that were still downloaded on there if he wanted to.
Gotcha. Infamous. Okay, let's harvest some more wood, I guess. All right, we can talk about the Flash. Let's talk about the Flash a little bit because I have now seen it.
I haven't.
What? I forgot. I was thinking you had seen it. Are you sure you haven't seen it?
Why would I go see the Flash?
Because Batman's in it and he's great in it.
Yeah.
It's the only reason to see the movie.
They should have called it Batman then.
Yes, they should have. Well, they were like, okay, we have to make a Flash movie, and our star is a criminal, so how do we get people to go see it? I know, we'll bring back Batman. And that's what they did.
We'll bring back the worst Batman.
He's totally not the worst. The worst is George Clooney.
I like Michael Keaton.
Well,
but I do like the bat nipples, so I don't think George Clooney's the worst either.
Technically, Paul, you're wrong because you forget what happens at the end of it.
well, whatever. Everyone knows when I'm talking about how good Batman is. I'm talking about Michael Keaton.
I know, me too.
Okay, so Galadrius, can you give us a quick spoiler-free version of the plot for Tyler, so he'll won't be lost?
Just pressure me here. So anyway, after everything that happened with Zack Snyder's Justice League, the Flash realizes he can run pretty fast and go back in time. So he goes back in time to try to save his mom, who had apparently passed away from some sort of accident that also got his father landed in jail.
Yeah, although in the comics she's specifically murdered by Reverse Slash, but
yeah.
that element is not present in the movie.
Anyway, he goes back in time enough that he starts to screw things up. He runs into a younger version of himself. The next thing you know, General Zod from Man of Steel comes back. So now he can't go back without fixing stuff. He basically loses his powers at one point. So now he's got to find a way to stop Zod and keep his mother safe and all that. And in that alternate universe, there's only one Batman, and that's Keaton's Batman. Yeah. And there's also Supergirl. She's introduced as well. So that's the spoiler-free version, and that's where I'll stop.
Well, that's some stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you. And as you said, the hardest thing about enjoying the Flash movie is that you get double the Ezra Miller. You get so much Ezra Miller.
Yeah, that's the thing that nauseated me, because I'm not really a fan of his anyway.
Yeah, and Tyler, didn't you say that you've kind of modeled your life after Ezra Miller, Tyler? Isn't that what you told us before?
Yeah. Yeah, I even kind of look like him when I have longer hair.
I mean, not right now. But...
but do you have much of an opinion about the actor?
He seems like kind of a scumbag, but I don't think I've ever seen him in anything. I mean, he's like the best part of the Justice League movie.
Really?
Yeah, he's like actually kind of like the side, like he's actually a little bit like not super serious and stuff, like has kind of like a little bit of comedy.
Comic relief. Yeah, this movie has a lot of comic relief from both Ezras, because they're, you got your younger and your older one, and they're different. And I found the comedy to be goofy. Like, I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I heard it was. Like, it's like
it's a bit
not
cringy.
Forced. Yeah, like, try too hard or just put too much of it in there.
Yeah, perhaps it's just too much. But, I mean, just from the very beginning, there's a big opening action scene, right? And that is some good action if you can get past the very bad special effects, because the special effects are not good in this movie.
Not to mention a certain choice when it comes to saving a certain young person.
Yeah, like people are hearing about the microwave thing. We don't have to go into detail about it. There's a microwave thing. You can read up on it if you're interested. Yeah, we just got to level 3.
There's a funny Funko Pop of like it's a movie moment of him catching babies as babies are falling off of the tower.
Funko Pop of it?
Yeah, and it's like really creepy because like it's like literally babies falling to their death in the Funko Pop form.
Yeah, and imagine if he was to like stop and eat things while they're falling too. Wouldn't that just make it even better?
That sounds great.
Hypothetically.
I mean, he's the Flash. They kind of like toy around with exactly how fast he is, but it seems like he's like him, and he could do anything. Like he could live forever.
Yeah. Also, I should mention
it's
that,
like that
Ben Affleck's Batman is in it too.
There can't be two Batmen.
Well, remember, there's multiverse stuff, right? Yeah, I finally got the fishing pole. I've been wanting to fish.
You be careful, Tyler. There could be 3.
Oh wow, Dark Six hasn't seen Flashpoint. Yeah, we're going spoiler free. We're talking about like real generalities here, not specific things.
I haven't seen Flashpoint.
Yeah, but anyway, we can move on from that if it's making people antsy. We don't want to make people antsy.
But yeah, I mean, it'll probably be on like online in a few weeks anyway, Tyler. So if you don't want to see it in theater, you're going to see it soon.
But I mean, like, let's talk about more things. So, like I said, the special effects throughout the whole movie, whenever there's CG, for him running or different things, like, to me, they just never look good. Like, it didn't make me hate the movie. Like, but you have to have a tolerance for it, because you're looking at some unconvincing CG. Like, how could it possibly be this bad in a big budget movie CG? So there's that. Creepy CG babies, bad, just all kinds of weird things.
I hate CG babies.
They are the worst. General Zod, who is one of the villains of the movie. You know, it is Michael Shannon, but he was clearly just on a green screen, like barely interacting with anyone, and he may not even be wearing the full costume. Like, he is probably just getting his head captured, and the rest is just a CG armor body. So it's very even though it's kind of neat to have General Zod be the threat of the movie, it takes some of the coolness away when it's like just the guy on a green screen and he's not enjoying it. He said that he didn't enjoy it being in it and stuff, and so not the best use of him. Feora, his female henchman, she is in it too, just barely, and then the big guy, Nog or whatever he's called, from Man of Steel, like, he's just completely armored, like you don't even see his face, and he's just a CG video game character looking guy. So like, I wish that scene. I mean, they need more practical stuff. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, there are some worse looking characters, but I won't get into that. Anyway.
Man, Dark Six, you never like when we talk about movie stuff. Why don't you like when we talk about movie stuff? Movies are cool.
You just need to go see them quicker, Dark Six.
Yeah, I mean, it's been out for 2 weeks, but...
we'll talk about John Wick. Let's talk about John Wick.
Well, first I want to briefly talk about the cameo stuff, because probably everybody knows that this movie has some interesting cameos, right? And
pretty spoilery.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about who's in the cameos or anything like that, but I will say the cameos are like, they're just computer generated. Like, don't expect to see the actor on, like, in person interacting with Ezra Miller or anything like that. They're just, they're very cheap, like underwhelming cameos. Like, it's cool who it is or whatever, but other than that, they're like just the most lazily done cameos you could have imagined.
To be fair, one does, but we won't say that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, just barely. Like, it is mostly. Just, you have to lower your hopes, is what I would say, because early on people were acting like it was going to be some, like James Gunn said, it was one of the best superhero movies, and it's like there's no way you could actually think that. Like, he's just saying that because he's the
they were like saying it was on the level of No Way Home, and I'm like, no, there were actually actors in that movie.
Yeah, I found maybe the actual plot to me is more interesting than No Way Home's plot, but like No Way Home is a better made movie. Yeah, so anyway.
No way.
Yeah, but I mean, I like The Flash. I just wish it was better in certain spots.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I don't want anyone to think I didn't like it. I might give it a 7 out of 10, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't think you. But like, that's being a little generous. For some people who are more offended by the special effects or whatever, it probably would be less than 7 out of 10. But yeah, I mean, I liked it better than Black Adam for sure. And I can't tell if I like it better than Shazam 2 or not. Like, Shazam 2 is not that bad, but also like Flashpoint, The Flash, it gives you more to think about and stuff, you know. So I don't know.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, that's a big reason why a lot of these DC movies aren't doing well these days, because it doesn't really matter. James Gunn is going to hit the reset button next year with a new Superman movie and all this other stuff, so it doesn't really matter. It's going away. They did away with Zack Snyder's theories. They're doing away with all that. And after the Aquaman movie, that'll pretty much be it for this part of the DCEU.
What do you think of that, Tyler? Do you think that's a big factor that he mentioned?
Yeah, I think so. I definitely don't care. I definitely couldn't care less about the universe itself.
Yeah, I mean, I look at the Marvel movies that came out after, like, Avengers. Like, you know, Infinity War and Endgame, that was supposed to be the big arc, and it was, and they did amazing and all that. But ever since, you know,
they haven't hooked people with.
I mean, Guardians 3 was great. I thought Guardians 3 was.
Oh yeah, Guardians 3 is genuinely great, and Black Panther 2 is quite good in my opinion. Although I wasn't like it.
But you know, they're trying to wrap everything around a certain character that we don't know enough about yet. Whereas Thanos, he was a big one that we had to fear. I mean, everybody wants Doctor Doom. It's just a question of when we're going to get him.
That's true.
So, you know.
Are they going to do Doctor Doom ahead of Fantastic Four? You know, because Fantastic Four is coming at a certain time, so...
Well, they're working on that new Kang dynasty first.
Yeah, well, but they may drop it. Like, there's actually talks of dropping it, or
because of the actor being in trouble, right? I heard about that.
Yeah.
Because he got killed by, like, 12 ants.
No, because he got accused of, like, domestic abuse.
Yeah, firstly, Ant-Man 4 did not use him well enough. Like, he's good in it, but, like, it does not make him a big, intimidating threat. He loses in the movie. Yeah, so I don't know what they were thinking with that. Like, they should have had a much different ending, probably, if they wanted him to be a big threat, but whatever.
So yeah, I mean, so I don't know what they're doing, but the new Secret Invasion series started this week, and that's actually really good.
Oh yeah, man! I meant to talk about that. Tyler watched it and everything, did you? Or did you finally watch it, Tyler? So you did.
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh, thank goodness! All right, okay, Tyler, give us a spoiler-free description of the premise.
Okay, well, no spoilers. There's a guy that is chasing another guy, and then a guy from older movies comes back after that guy goes away. And then there's also a girl and another girl, and then the guy and the girl.
Oh man, I forgot to fish.
We
may be a little too.
They do something together. Oh,
do you want me to go again? I can go again.
I could do it. So.
Let's hear it.
There's a guy, he's not a guy, but he's a girl.
It has something to do with scrolls. If you remember, scrolls were in
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, and they were the persecuted ones. They were the persecuted ones in Captain Marvel. What's the other race called?
The Kree.
The Kree. The Kree were killing the scrolls, but now that there's some bad scrolls that are plotting some bad stuff. On America, on Earth, on the world, yeah. And Nick Fury comes back to see what's going on.
The guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Nick Fury's the guy. Spoiler.
They bring back that Skrull guy that Ben Mendelsohn played.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
I really like
Talos.
They say Talos. I always thought it was Talos.
It is Talos.
Thanos.
And Maria Hill's in it too. She shows up.
I could have sworn she died in another MCU movie. She didn't die in an MCU movie
she
like
might
a
have
few
gotten
years
dusted.
ago.
Did she get dusted? I can't remember.
Yeah, she got dusted and came back. But she
Okay, someone got shot in like a shot down in a helicopter, and there was both a guy and girl agent that died in the beginning of an MCU movie.
It wasn't
what
her.
What are you thinking of?
Who was that?
Are you thinking of the first season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No, because I haven't seen
Lucy
that.
Lawless's S.H.I.E.L.D. agent gets murdered in a aircraft.
Someone dies. It's out at sea or something, and they're in a helicopter, and the helicopter they almost escape, and then the helicopter gets shot down, and they both die. I think they're S.H.I.E.L.D.
You're talking about a very brief beginning part of Black Panther 2, which was not important characters.
And
that wasn't. Who was that?
Somebody else.
Just somebody. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch it. I haven't rewatched it.
So it was Black Panther 2. I'll look it up now that I know what movie it was.
Yeah.
For some reason I swore it was Maria Hill. So when I seen her, I'm like, what the heck?
Tyler, don't say that.
She's a Skrull too. I mean,
don't say what?
You have to set a good grammatical example, Tyler.
Oh, I said, what the heck?
No, you said.
When I seen her.
We have to teach.
That's what happened when I seen her.
Yeah,
ain't it great,
Tyler? Ain't it great? Ain't it? Ain't.
I synced her, and I was like,
he's doing it on.
Ain't she dead yet?
She did. She did.
Oh, she did. All right.
No, she ain't dead.
Anyway,
that's a Skrull.
So Secret Invasion. It's a 6-episode limited series, so it's basically a movie broken up into parts. And it's all about Nick Fury. You get lots of Nick Fury time, which is good because he doesn't get a lot of development in the movies, even though Samuel Jackson really likes being in them. He openly says that he should be used more in the movie.
Yeah, I appreciate that there's actually an actor that can be like, all right, I'm doing more than 3 movies and then I'm getting out of this, you know?
yeah, he's happy to be there, unlike some of the actors.
Yeah, they should do it for the fans. I mean, I guess I get that they don't want their whole career to be that, but if they actually cared about fans, they would put a little bit more effort into it themselves, some of them.
I think some of them, yes. But, I mean, in the newer movies, a lot of them have a very green screeny experience, and I understand, I'm told that that's not very fun for actors, so, if they got to do things...
yeah, I'm sure it's horrible for actors, it makes you feel like you're not really doing anything.
Yeah, exactly. So, if they need to go back to being more practical, like the earlier Marvel movies, and the actors would appreciate that too. But anyway. So, everybody, we've been playing Pretty Princess Magical Garden Party for Switch. It is a $40 game. It's a Switch exclusive. And it's really charming. It's like a very princess-themed take on, and a simpler version of Animal Crossing, but a lot of the same stuff that people who like Animal Crossing would enjoy. Does not support the Pro controller, which means no wired controllers. You have to play with 2 separate Joy-Cons, which is goofy, and that's a big development mistake. Come on, like spend the extra tiny bit of money to make your game play better. Why wouldn't you do that? But anyway, thanks Tyler for co-hosting. Glad to have you here.
Yep, happy to be here.
Galadrius, always good to have you as well.
Yep, always a pleasure.
I gotta get some wheat. Icky, thank you for running the contest and going to the bathroom for really long periods of time and letting us know. That's lovely. Yeah, thanks for
Sorry. Did you just say you got to get some weed?
Wheat. I need wheat to feed the chickens, apparently.
That's not what I heard.
Anyway, no, yeah. Fun fact, I've never done weed in my whole life. That's not made up. I've never done any form of illegal drugs.
He's gluten-free, and he's never done wheat in his entire life.
Yeah, he's never eaten one bowl of Wheaties. Nothing at all, kids. He's very
No,
clean.
actually, I do like frosted shredded wheat. That's good stuff. Especially, I don't know if they still make it, but the strawberry flavor, that was really good.
Oh, yeah, they still make that. It's good.
Oh, good, good. But anyway, yeah, I'm very clean cut as far as a lot of people go, I guess, because most people try a little something, but no, I never did. Anyway, thanks to our subscribers. Obsidian resubscribed, I saw before the stream. That was really nice of him. Everyone who financially supports the stream is a huge help, and it really keeps us going, so thank you for that. Thanks to our regular followers for watching and hanging out with us. We went real long tonight, but a lot of you guys did stick with us, so we like that. You're good people. Saturday Game School takes place every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We always stream a different game. We always give out cool prizes. So make sure you tune in when you can. We'll see you next week. We love you, kids. And remember, don't hate, appreciate.
Peace and
See you guys. And this is Galadrius, and I say goodbye. Not ought to hold the little SOBs.
Thank you.
At all. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I can't hear you.
That was bad. Well, that's because your mic always cuts out, Tyler.
Yeah,
It does cut out. Did it cut out this time again?
it did.
Oh.
Galadrius.
Oh, that wasn't cutting out. That was Galadrius. I'm Galadrius.
What kind of impression is that? You
That's
sound like
you.
you're angry.
That's you.
You sound like an angry princess.
That's exactly. That's how I would describe Galadrius in 2 words.
Tech Guy says he's an SOB. That's good. It's good to be honest with yourself, Tech Guy.
Honorary SOB.
That's right.
Let's say goodnight to all our favorite SOBs like Jono, BX Latino, he,
And
Tech
Felicia
Guy.
Day.
Felicia Day, we love her. Perfect Zero. Oh, that's the emoji. Yeah.
Tech Guy.
Perfect zero.
Jabor. Dark
Javor's was really
Player.
active tonight. It was so
Dark
nice to chat with
Lead.
him. Dark
Yeah,
Six.
thanks,
don't forget-
Jabors.
Yeah. Dark Six.
Dark
Sir
Six.
Khalid.
Icky. Homie Drew.